What is going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today on the West Ham official YouTube channel we do have West Ham Wednesday, I believe episode 6. Yes, episode 6 of West Ham Wednesday. Now today, as it's international break this week, I haven't been to upload, so this week I'm going to be doing a keep or a sell for 20 West Ham players. So how this is going to work, I'm going to say the player's name and then keep or sell, and then for some of them I'm going to do some reasoning, some of them I'm just going to blurt on through. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to get straight into this. But first, can we please do these 3 things that would make my day? Number 1, go follow me on Instagram. It's at Jake Cox 59. It is in the description down below. The second thing I'd like you to do is please could you like the video. And the third thing I'd like you to do is subscribe to the channel whilst you're down there. You know, it literally, all you've got to do is go down and press subscribe, and it would mean the world to me. We are trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. It's looking very, very slim. I keep saying this, we haven't gone up in any subscribers, but hopefully we will very, very soon. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. Okay, so the first player on my list is Fabianski. Now obviously for the last couple of years he has been our saviour between the sticks. He has made some outstanding saves, kept us in many games and probably a couple of Premier Leagues. So obviously I've gone with keep. Not long till the end of his career. I believe he's 33 or 34, something like that. I know goalkeepers can go on a little longer, but there can't be much left in him. But hopefully you can keep him as long as possible till the end of his career, because he's a rock. He's one of the rocks in our side. Now the next one is going to be our second goalkeeper. That is Darren Randolph. I'd say keep him. He's a good backup if, like he did last season with his hip or whatever, Fabianski does get injured. He's a good one, so I'm going to keep as a good backup. And then my first sell is going to be, unfortunately, to Alvin Martin's son, David Martin. He did make some good saves in that Chelsea game last season, but I think we can reinvest in a young, promising keeper after Fabianski's gone to have another rock as a goalie in our side. So moving on to the defence, I've gone with Aaron Cresswell first, and now I've done keep/sell. Now this is going to be very interesting among West Ham fans, but if we keep a 3 at the back and what we're doing at the moment, I'd keep him. But if we do go back to 4 at the back, I don't think he fits into this side, and I think he needs to be sold. So I'm going on to Fabian Balbuena, who I'm saying is sell, reinvest, as I said with David Martin, try and get a better, younger centre-back, reinvest some more money to do that. So that should be good. And then Ogbonna, now this is an absolute no-brainer. I'd have to say keep, because he has been my hammer of the year last season. He has kept us in a hell of a lot of games over the last season, 2 seasons and this season. So it'd be ludicrous to sell him, it really would. It would be absolutely bonkers. So his partner in crime, when he isn't tested positive for coronavirus, is Issa Diop. So I'm going to keep him. He's still young and he's a promising centre-back. He does make mistakes, but doesn't everybody make mistakes? He is going to learn on that, hopefully, as he gets older and matures through the game. Now I've gone with our speedy right-back, Ryan Fredericks, who I'm saying is sell. I don't really rate him. I know some people don't rate him, some people do. I'm kind of, nah. He's got pace, but not much else. I've written my notes, so I would sell him. Now, from one speedy player to another is our man on the left-hand side is Arthur Masuaku, who has come into the games, the last couple of games, 3 or 4 games. He has been absolutely superb out on that left wing-back position. I'd say sell him if we go back to 4 at the back and he plays a left-back, because he cannot be playing as a left-back. He basically can't defend, and he's got the pace, he's got the attacking mentality to go forward. But as I say, he's got the attacking mentality. He thinks attack, so that left wing back / left winger would be for him, so I'd keep him there. So another right back / left back / centre back, that is Ben Johnson, young man. Keep him. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him, so keep him. And then we're going to move on to the midfield, where we have Manuel Lanzini. Now, he was amazing in the bowling years, the last game, like the last season at the bowling, and the season after, but he's just lost it. That injury he had a couple of years ago, it just wiped him out completely. As I say, great in early years, but he's not up to scratch nowadays. As it pains me to say that, I'd say sell Manuel Lanzini of the great games we've seen him play. So the next one is our Scottish midfielder, that is Robert Snodgrass. I'd keep Snodgrass. I don't think he's got much left. He hasn't got any pace, but you always know if you put him on the pitch, he will give you 100%, because he is that type of player. He hasn't got the same skill, he hasn't got the same pace, but he will give you 100% whatever when he tells you to. So I'd keep him until the end of his career, and then Mr. West Ham, Mark Noble. What can I say? Keep Mr. West Ham, Mark Noble, until the end of his career, which might be this season, might be the next. Hopefully we can keep him as long, and if this board is still in power, they better give him a good send-off, because what a player for West Ham United, what a loyal servant for West Ham. He joined in 2004, so we are now on 2020. He joined, I think he made his first start in August 2004, so that is a long time ago, and he is Mr. West Ham, as West Ham fans call him. So moving on to Pablo Fornals, the Spanish little man. I'd keep him. Some people might sell him, but I think the best has not come from him yet. Hopefully, he did have a good game at the weekend against whoever it was, Leicester. Sorry, yeah. How could I forget? What a win, 3-0. That video is in the description down below that I uploaded at the weekend anyway. Yeah, so I'd keep him. And then our rock in central midfield, Thomas Suchek. We've only just permanently signed him in this transfer window, so obviously I keep him. I keep him if he's been there for 2 years, because he has been amazing. And then the big man who Chelsea wants. He is the English. He's the England international, Declan Rice. Obviously, I'd say we've got to keep him. I think there's something like 15, 14, 2 weeks left of the window in the domestic transfer window in the UK. So please, West Ham, don't let him go, because he is our rock in the midfield. Now, Andrei Yarmolenko, I would sell. I don't know whether people are going to agree with me with that, but I think we've got too many midfielders. I think we need to just let him go, get a bit of money in the bank to get somebody new. And Felipe Anderson is, as you might have seen on the weekend, in the last couple of days, he has gone out on loan to Porto, I believe, and if he does come back from that loan and doesn't move on to Porto, I think we do need to ship him out, because we've gave him his chance. To be fair, Moyes hasn't given him his chance this season, but anyway, I think he should be sold. Now on to the right of midfield, where we signed in January, Jared Bowen. He has been great for us. Obviously a good game at the weekend, just like everybody else I thought on that pitch, and keep him as long as possible. I think he's got a very good potential, a very good career ahead of him, and if we can keep him for as long as possible, that would be superb. And then Sebastian Haller, our penultimate player, I think we've got to keep him, and Moyes needs to give him a chance. He can't really at the moment, with the side and with the way the side is playing at the moment. He's sat at home drinking his cup of tea with his blanket, watching the game, happy days. He won't change anything, and I don't really blame him. But if something does go wrong, I think he has to put Haller into the side, or give Haller more time at the end. He seems to be giving him 5-10 minutes. Give him a half hour, just see what he can do in that space of time. And then our last player is our superb player this season, and it's been Mikel Antonio. Obviously I want to keep him, because what a season he is having, banging in the goals like it's nobody's business, and it's a no-brainer to keep Mikel Antonio. Okay, so that is the 20 players that I have picked to do. Obviously we've got Sofian Koufal as well, who had a great game at the weekend. So 15 keep, 7 sell. If the board are listening, listen to me. I'm only joking. So if you have enjoyed today's West Ham Wednesday, obviously there's no content, there's no football going on because it's international break. Smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I've done the best that I can at the moment with the resources with this video, so I hope it isn't too boring. But there's only one thing left to say, as West Ham Fan TV says. Come on, you Irons.